with the locker, will ya? I've got to get to class. I'm trying. This stupid locker? Maybe it's not the locker. Oh, good grief. I don't have all day. Take these books and let me do it. There.
Gee, that's really good.
Wow, that is good.
Man, I wish I could draw like that.
That's a very fine piece of work, Lee.
Thanks.
I really think you should enter the state competition this year.
Oh, I'm not good enough. I couldn't win anything.
You've got a lot of talent, Lee. I think you'd have a good chance.
Miss Jepson, could you come over here?
Maybe we'll run into Yeah, that'd be fun.
Aren't you supposed to go to Sister Tippett's house and help her clean this afternoon?
Oh, don't remind me.
Now, Lisa.
Well, it drives me crazy the way she talks and talks all the time about stuff nobody even cares about. Hello, Sister Tippets.
Why, Lisa, come in, come in. How thoughtful of you to remember. I hope you and your family are well. They've always been so good to me. Your mother is such a dear. I've just baked some cookies, dear. Would you like one?
No, thanks. I'm kind of in a hurry. Now, where did she put that laundry soap? Sister Tippets, where's the laundry soap?
What'd you say, dear?
I said, where did you put the laundry soap?
Let's see. What did I do with that soap? Oh, dear. I can't remember. You know, sometimes I get so embarrassed. Why, just yesterday I couldn't find my glasses. And Mildred Parsons, you remember Mildred, don't you? Mildred said, why, Clara, they're right here on your nose. And sure enough, there they were. Isn't that the silliest thing? Why, here it is. Now I remember. I ran out of dishwashing soap and brought this into the kitchen. I guess I put it up here with the cereal. I don't know why I even keep buying that cold cereal. You need something that really sticks to your ribs. My mother, you know, had hot cracked wheat every morning, and she lived... So much, Lisa. Everything looks so nice. Are you sure you won't have a cookie?
Well, maybe just one. But I really do have to go. And anyway, I'm trying to lose weight.
My lands. You girls these days all look like little fence posts.
These are really good, Sister Tippets. I'd love to be able to make cookies like this.
Well, surely you've got another minute. Let me find the recipe for you right now.
Maybe another time. I really ought to be going.
Nonsense. It'll just take a second. I was sure it was right here, someplace. have a chance in a state competition. Come on, Vincent Ben, let's go.
What you doing, Lisa?
Just making cookies.
Can I help?
If you don't make a mess,
I won't.
we'll need some eggs.
I'll get 'em.
Be careful.
Oh, no.
I told you to be careful. Now clean it up.
Lisa,
What?
here.
Get rid of that thing and go wash your hands. I'll finish the cookies by myself. Jill! Jill! Jill, Parker!
What? Did you say something?
Yes, I've been trying to get your attention for 5 minutes. Can't you practice later? You're driving me crazy. Jennifer, I told you to leave that dough alone. Now get out of here. I know. Would you believe it?
Lisa. 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 Lisa.
Just a minute, Michelle. Jennifer, can't you see I'm on the phone? Now just get out of here.
Okay, I won't tell you then.
Good. Sorry, Michelle, but you know how little sisters are sometimes. Anyway, can you go? Just a minute, Michelle. I think I smell something burning.
I tried to tell you.
Now, is there anyone here who doesn't have any weaknesses? Anyone but Ron, that is. Kim, what does this verse promise those of us with weaknesses?
That our weaknesses can become strengths.
Okay, so our weaknesses can become strengths.
But what kind of weaknesses are they talking about?
Well, I think they're anything that keeps us from being like our Father in heaven. It could be sin, or it could be something like impatience. How many of you get upset over things that don't really matter? Or a weakness could be something like fear. How many of you hang back sometimes and you don't do your best because of fear or lack of confidence? Now, what has to happen here in the middle? What do we have to do to change our weaknesses to strengths? Lisa?
Well, it says here we need to be humble and have faith in Jesus.
I want you to know I have a testimony of this verse from my own experience. When I was younger, I had a tremendous fear of speaking in front of people. You know, like giving a talk in church. And one day, I think I was about 16, I had to give a talk in sacrament meeting. I remember being so nervous I was almost sick as I sat there on the stand.
And now we'll be privileged to hear from Brent Talbot, one of the fine youth in our ward.
And I want you to know that that was one of the most painful moments of my life. I couldn't say anything. I just stood there, scared and embarrassed. And then I sat down. Right in the middle of sacrament meeting, I started crying. I just couldn't help it. Talk about being humbled. That experience led to a lot of soul searching and prayer and pleading with the Lord before I was able to overcome that weakness. And now, I hardly ever run out of things to say.
You can say that again.
And now, I hardly ever run out of things to say. I know this scripture works. And I'm going to challenge each of you to choose one of your own weaknesses and to apply the principles in Ether 1227 during the next week and put them into practice on your brothers and your sisters.
Thought I knew the limits. Thought I knew the score. Thought I knew what I